Okay, so this is a kind of deeper look into the dashboard system we just set up for one of my clients, Val. So she's an in-person PT, and she had a problem where she needed to track how many sessions her clients had done and who'd paid for what and who booked in and all this kind of stuff. And after a while, she kind of had her own system for doing this, and she would write it down and she put it in a Google Sheet, and then every now and again she might miss something. But we knew there could be a better way, so this is essentially what we built. Now let's run through how it actually works and why it does what exactly it does. So the first thing is, let me get the page going. We have this dashboard now that all of their clients have access to. So every client has their own unique link inside here. And then the first thing that they will see is it will welcome them, and then it will show them their live credit total. So it will say that you have 2.5 credits left. And then would they like to go book a session? So if they book a 30-minute session, it takes away 0.5 credits. If it books a 60-minute session, it's a full credit. Then they're able to see when their sessions are all booked for, when their next session is, the ones that are completed, the ones that are upcoming, all their past sessions. They're then able to see all their check-in history as well. So when they checked in, their traffic light, because we have like a traffic light check-in system set up for her as well, but it will show the actual clients when they actually checked in, if they missed check-ins, and what they were saying. And then in time, she can actually build this out more to reveal more details, maybe like the most important action points she gave on the check-ins on that dashboard then as well. Then if they are booking sessions and let's say they run out of credits, they can either wait until it renews on the date that's supposed to renew, and then however many credits they're supposed to get, it will automatically apply it to their account, or they can actually purchase the credit. So if they just want to, let's say, buy a half a credit or a full credit, they could just buy one on the spot. They can then manage the package that they're on, so they can go into their Stripe dashboard and manage all the things that they're subscribed to, and they can check their purchase history then as well. So any purchase they make, it automatically attaches to their profile. Then he has access to all the tools and resources. So she has her AI Val, which is essentially like a custom GPT that's trained on certain things for her clients. And then she also has her school community, which she houses all the educational content inside there. So let's take a deeper look here. So this is everything that is held inside this dashboard, and you could pretty much have anything that you want inside here. We do this for a lot of clients where we're building out like custom dashboards and linking it to all the different things that they need. And yeah, it can do pretty much whatever you want. Now this one here, this is the kind of main aspect of it for her, which is like, right, well, if they have 2.5 credits and they book one and they book one and then they try to book one, but they don't have enough credits. So then they're like, right, well, I need to buy a half a credit to be able to book one of these, so they can buy a half a credit and then they can book it. Or if they want to buy a few credits, they can buy a few and then they can choose to book sessions, and then eventually they'll run out. And then on the first of the month, or whenever that person is supposed to get the next batch of credits, it will then renew and then automatically total them up for her. So that then changes her from having to do that manually for every client. And the thing about this is we don't want this to just be a thing that they send to the clients and clients forget about it. We want it to be a place where they go very frequently. So the way that it's set up is each client can essentially open the link. They can tap the share button up the top of their browser on their phone, and then they can say add to their home screen. So it's actually on the home screen. And then anytime they click in there, anytime there's new resources for the clients, any important links, like let's say maybe your check-in link or a link to your training app or whatever it is, all of that stuff is held inside there and super easy for the client to navigate and find. Then it's not actually housing any of like the Stripe stuff. It goes Stripe into Airtable, and then this dashboard is basically facing the stuff out of Airtable, so you don't have to worry about exposing any stuff accidentally. It's super secure, and yeah, everybody gets one personal link and it updates automatically, so she never has to actually manage it or anything. It's just rolls out to our clients, never have to touch a spreadsheet again to track all the sessions for the clients. So if you have any questions about that, drop me a message. If you have an idea of a dashboard that you're like, hey, I'd love to have this in my business that does this, this, and this, let me know, and then I'll tell you whether it will be possible or not. One that we're building at the moment for our clients, I can't actually show you right now because it's still being built, but one that we're building at the moment is going to have, when the client goes in there, they're going to have their actual phase. So like their kind of roadmap, it'll be like, right, phase 1, fat loss. It will have their trend of where they should be. It's then linked to their check-in. So we're going to see their average body weight. It's linked to their trainer eyes as well. So we'll be able to see their body weight. Are they within the threshold of where they should be? All their check-in history will pop in there. All their calls that they book with the coach, and then the AI summaries of the calls. populate back in there as well. So all their details are held in one place, because you likely have some sort of like a way to view all your client stuff, but your clients don't really have a way to view anything. And then they have to go to all these different places, like they go into WhatsApp, Google Drive, School, Trainerize, all these different places to get all these other bits. And instead, we want to try to bring it all together into one place. So any questions about that, just drop me a message. There's no worries.